If you want to know how to make these, you have come to the right place. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, thank you so much for all the love that you have given to the first video, and oh my god, I was so excited. Those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Disha and I am a pastry chef. I post videos every Saturday. So a lot of you all ask me for a simple, easy recipe that they can do at home without many fancy ingredients because of the lockdown. So I came up with a very easy recipe. Now a little bit of disclaimer, you might know by the title what we are making. So a classic donut, a ring donut, is like the Polo chocolate, the Polo mint that we used to have when we were kids. And this recipe will necessarily not be in that shape, but the texture, the flavor, I can assure you, it is like that. I was surprised myself when I made it. It's only 4 ingredients. Very simple. We just need flour, curd, baking soda and sugar. I will put all the measurements and everything in the description down below, grams and cups both. I have flour over here in this bowl. I have curd. This curd should be the chunkier part of your homemade curd. I have omitted out most of the water liquid from the curd because we don't want that in our donut batter. Now I have taken 10 grams of sugar, baking soda. We just need half teaspoon of it. Since this is 1/4 of a teaspoon and this is what I have right now, I'll take 2 of these to make half of a teaspoon. So yes, this is all that we need. These are all the ingredients that we need to make these donut holes. So let's begin with the process. It's a very easy process. Everything just goes in one bowl. You just mix it up. So I have my flour here. I'm just gonna dump in my sugar, then my baking soda, I'm gonna give these dry ingredients a mix. Now I'm gonna be adding the curd. You can add milk too, like instead of curd you can use milk, but the proportions will change for milk. Notice the batter will be a little lumpy, but it's okay. It's supposed to be that way. So if your batter gets too clumpy and the flour is not coming together, what you can do is just add a spoonful of water. Just a spoonful or maybe a little more. Be able to smell the sour or fermented flavor of the dough at this point. Yeah. It reminds me of bread too. So that is it. Our batter is ready, our dough is ready. All I'm gonna be doing is frying it. So I'm gonna be using a piping bag. You can do it with a spoon. I'll show you both ways how to do it, with a piping bag and without a piping bag. Let's get our oil and everything ready. So we'll just prepare our piping bag first. All I'm gonna do is open up my piping bag like that. Spoon in a little bit of batter. You have to be quick at this point because the baking soda has already started reacting to the curd and to the sugar water we added. So we have to be really quick. Don't add too much. If you add too much, you'll not be able to work with it. So add little. So here you can decide what is the shape or what is the size of your donut holes that you want them to be. So my oil is all ready for frying. Let's check. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pipe a little and then snip. So the thing with this batter is when you put it inside the hot oil, it takes a second or two to react to it. The baking soda, it takes some time to react to it, so it will sink down below first and then it will come back up. So don't come at me saying, "Arre, ye kya ho gaya?" It's all fine. So I think the oil is all ready now, I guess. So let's try. Okay, so I'm gonna pipe in a little and snip. Be very, very careful while snipping it off. The oil will splash a little, so you have to be very careful. Notice how I'm not using any nozzle or anything because I wouldn't want to give you any kind of fancy equipment that I use. So I'm making this as easy as possible for you guys. Fry them until they are golden brown. So this is the color that we are looking for, and I'm just going to quickly get them out on a tissue paper or a paper towel. So now that I've already showed you how to fry them with the piping bag, how to use the piping bag, now I'm gonna make it even easier for you and show you how to do it with a spoon. So our oil is all ready. So take half of the spoon. Don't take too much in one go, just this much. And I'm just gonna take my fork and push it in the oil like that. Very simple, very easy. Just be careful, don't burn yourselves. The oil will be really, really. I'm gonna do a couple more. It's okay, they don't have to be perfect. Food is never perfect. It comes in all kind of shapes. Fries, donuts, chicken nuggets, everything. All kinds of shapes. The funkier the better actually. They look like Pokemon. So I'm quickly gonna finish frying all the donut holes off the camera and I'll be right back. So now that I have all of my donut holes fried up, here in a bowl I have some sugar and some cinnamon. So when I'm experimenting with something as classic as donuts, so I personally love sugar and cinnamon with donuts. You can do anything, you can add ganache that we did in the last video. I would always want people to experiment with food because experimenting with food is the best thing you can do to yourself. Just don't waste food. See what you like, see what you don't like. I don't like Nutella too much, don't come at me, but yes, I don't like Nutella. But I have some cinnamon and sugar in a bowl and here are my donut holes ready. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pour them in the bowl and give them a nice generous coat.